this business, and e-commerce is important to us. We're doing some additional development right now to expand that part of the business. We do a little bit of food service and things like that for very specific customers. I mean, we'll work with anybody as long as what they want and what we do is a match.
Sure.
I was asked a question one time here lately: how big do you want your company to be? That's a tough question.
Right.
I want it to be huge. Well, okay, but not really. I only want my company to be as big as I need. We want to grow. I've got a family to support and all those kinds. And we want to pass this on to our children. But I guess my answer was, I won't grow my company so big that if we have a food service customer or whatever, or even e-commerce, I don't want to grow my company so big that if someone wants to talk to me, that they can't talk to me.
That's awesome.
That's the best answer.
Where can people get the coffee? Like, where can we go get where can I drink it, I guess? I need to know because obviously I got to drink some coffee.
You got to drink some coffee.
Well, the best place to get it is on our website.
Okay.
So at salterbroscoffee.com, you go on our website, and because one of the things that we do that sets us apart, a lot of things set us apart, but one of the things that we do is we will put your name on our label.
Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
That's really cool.
It says roasted in Arlington, Texas, exclusively for, and you fill in the blank.
Oh, that's really
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
That's so cool.
What a good gift idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it makes a really good gift. So that's it. So other part of our business is the gifts. We do corporate gifts, or we can do it for family too. But we also put logos on the label because we have two versions of it. But then once you make that selection, and place your order, then when we get your order, then we roast, pack, and ship the product to you. So by that, we don't carry roasted inventory in our warehouse. It's all green coffee waiting to be selected and done. So what we guarantee you is the freshest cup of coffee you will ever have.
I don't doubt it. That sounds great.
On August 22nd, the new Lowe's Hotel opens. They have a grab-and-go cafe in their front lobby. We will be featured in that lobby.
Great.
So we
Great.
have our product there.
Yeah.
So you can go get a cup of coffee, Garrett.
Yeah.
They're going to have a seating area. You don't have to stay in the hotel.
Cool.
You can go to the coffee shop, the grab-and-go, and they'll have, 4 or 5 tables in that area that you can sit down and enjoy your coffee. They'll also have retail bags that you can buy there as well.
That's amazing.
Soon we will be in the Mercury Chop House.
Oh, also cool.
Wow. Yeah, very cool also.
If you're a golfer, you can get it at Tierra Verde in the Ventana restaurant. And then when the Rangers location gets their clubhouse finished, we'll be in that one.
Wow.
If you need a workspace, center space here in Arlington, you can get our coffee there. He serves it there to whoever comes in to work.
Nice.
Aveda Salon, right here by the Grease Monkey.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He serves it to all his clients in the morning when they come in. And then we're at the Foodies market every month, which I think is the second Saturday of the month. So we're there. So those are places right now you can get it. You can only, except for Lowe's, they'll be open soon. But you can drink coffee at all those places.
Cool.
And then if you're into cold brew, I don't know if anybody here drink cold brew.
I do.
I
I have a
drink
buddy
any
at
and
work
all.
who loves it. So
Yeah. Cold
Everybody
brew.
what?
I have a buddy at work that loves cold
Okay.
brew. So.
What'd you say, Amy? Sorry.
Oh, I'll drink any coffee anytime.
Cold brew by nature is it's never bitter. It's less acidic. It's a completely different coffee taste than hot brewed coffee. They don't taste the same. It tastes like coffee, but it's just different. And it is the highest in caffeine.
Okay.
That's why I like it. Yeah.
Yep.
Because it steeps in the water for 18 hours, and when you brew a pot of coffee, it's 6 minutes or less, right?
Yeah.
So time is everything when it comes to coffee. So we put it in kegs, and we infuse it with nitrogen gas to give it that It pours like a Guinness.
Okay.
And they put it on tap, so you can get it at Legal Draft.
Oh,
We're on tap at
fantastic.
Legal Draft. Theirs is actually a vanilla infused cold brew, and then we also are on the tap wall on tap.
Okay.
Okay.
Right here on
Right down the
Yeah,
road.
we walk there.
yeah. So and even for the home, if you go to the website and you want to order coffee from there, and you want to make your own cold brew at home, I will grind the coffee for you specifically
cool.
for that.
Cool. That's
Oh,
really
even
cool.
better.
Like
So
a little-
on that carousel for what grind you want, there is a grind called cold brew.
Cool.
And I will grind it for you, and then you get your filter and you can make it at home.
Great.
Well, that's amazing.
Thank you so much. That was super informative.
Yeah, this has been fascinating. I've learned so much about coffee today.
You're going to be a coffee fan after this.
I really am.
We're going to make you a coffee drinker.
We're going to convert you over.
All right.
And you know what they say, if you don't drink coffee, you know somebody that does.
That's very
Yes, everybody. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, and we very much appreciate it.
Sure. I thank you guys for having us, and this was fun.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you stopped by our booth.
Absolutely.
We, like I said, we're out there every time, but it was. I'm glad we could finally get it connected.
Yeah.
But it was very enjoyable. Thank you so much.
Thank
Great.
you.
Thank you. Very nice meeting you.
You too.
Hi, we are outside of Beck's Nizza Pizza on Lamar. We just finished our third round in the tournament of toppings. We also have a special guest, Jennifer Hurley from the Arlington Foodies group. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Awesome. Okay, so our overall experience here, we rated it a 5. Why'd we do that?
I just walking in immediately was like, yes, I love the vibe of this place. I love the decor. Like, I feel a good energy here. Like, it feels like everyone when I walked in, everyone was smiling and happy. Just felt like a good place to be.
Yeah, there was no sad faces in this place.
No, there were not.
Yeah, it was nice. Service. I was late, so I didn't experience the service. How was the service?
5 for me. He even realized that was the first time I was here.
He did.
Yeah. It's good when you can be served by the owner.
That's very true. We were served by the owner.
Yep.
Okay, how about toppings?
We'll let you speak on this since we didn't actually get toppings. We
Well,
messed up. We goofed.
The toppings are always pretty great as far as I'm concerned. You know, we order them often. So whenever we get them, I can tell you that they are very, they're heavy-handed. They're not skimpy on their toppings whatsoever. They're always fresh. We've never had a bad mushroom, So, and we do the supremes, so.
Awesome. Okay, what about cheese? We had a lot of cheese, so...
Rhodey had some thoughts on the cheese.
4.5. We did get the Sicilian, so not a normal pizza, and some of the cheese was not the entire time on my pizza, but it's because it was a big pizza. So, but no one's perfect.
But it was also incredibly good.
Yes, very good.
Probably some of the best cheese I've had at a pizza place. So I was super excited about it. I don't know why Rhodey's a stick in the mud, but
Sometimes you can get cheese on a pizza that tastes really plasticky. Like you can tell that
Yeah.
it's processed. I do know that they use good cheese here, so.
Yeah, it was good. Okay, what about crust?
So we had, as Rhodey said, the Sicilian, which was super fluffy. It was like eating a biscuit made in heaven, put with pizza's toppings on it. I loved it.
If they made biscuits in Italy and then threw a bunch of cheese and sauce on them, that's essentially what it would be.
It was good.
And my daughter had the New York style, the thin, and that was good too. But the Sicilian was really good, super good.
Very
We
filling.
have so
You could
much
totally
pizza.
eat it by itself.
Yeah.
That's the criteria.
What? And then didn't your daughter go back
She
for
did.
seconds?
We were done packing up, and she went back to get the last bite that she had on her plate because it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, sauce. I know I really enjoyed the sauce. We had sauce that came with the bread that we ate, and it was awesome, even on its own.
Very good sauce.
Very rich, not watery at all.
No.
So overall, 4.92.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes this the leader. so
New
far.
leader, early in the tournament. We got a front runner.
We may have gotten royal treatment to do this, but
They
it
did
was
give
still
us free.
fantastic service. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
they gave us free dessert, so maybe we were. Maybe that tilted the ratings a little bit.
I'm
but-
gonna come here secretly on my own.
Yeah, you think it's secret. He's always here, and he will remember you.
Wear a mask next time.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and talking about this place and coming out and eating some pizza with us.
Well, it's never a hard time coming to Bex, so I was happy to do it.
All right, thanks.
All right, so we are here with Jennifer Hurley. She's the founder of the Arlington Foodies Facebook group and meetup group. Hi, how are you today?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks.
Well, thank you for coming on. First and foremost, could you tell us what is Arlington Foodies? If someone were to ask you what you do, how would you answer that?
Well, I would say Arlington Foodies is a community that thrives on supporting small local restaurants while promoting health and wellness in Arlington. It's probably the easiest way to put it. If you had one sentence,
Right.
that was what I would go with. We really focus on promoting our small local businesses in Arlington. It's really important to us that we make sure they have a voice because they don't have the funding that these
Right.
chain restaurants do. They're small ma and pa shops that are just trying to make it every day. And so we started this 4 years ago just to, I don't know, have a place. Some of my favorite restaurants were starting to close down, and they were those little local spots. And I thought there's got to be something out there that we can do. And so we started it 4 years ago. I remember being at 3 months with 300 people and going, woohoo, and now 4 years in, and we have over 14,000 people on the group.
That's awesome.
It's also interesting to know that it is a, quote, secret group on Facebook. So you have to know somebody to get into it. So what that does is it protects our members. It makes sure that people aren't hiving our list and utilizing it for their own advertising purposes and gains. It really keeps them protected within our environment, and it makes it a true organic growth within our group. So anybody that's in there is somebody that has a friend of somebody else that has brought them in. So to grow, and we made it secret when it was at 5,000, so to grow almost 10,000
With it still being secret.
With it being secret.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive in Arlington, I think. And it's not just me. Yeah, I started the group, but I have 12 moderators and admins that are very active and supportive. And the community has gotten together to become this, just something beautiful. We have swarms. Our swarms are value swarms and swarm choice awards. We have them once a month. The value swarm is to help a small local business, like a restaurant that is needing some notoriety or some recognition. So on one of their slow days, we'll come out, they'll provide a discount or an incentive to come out, and we'll come out and we'll, quote, swarm their event. And what that does is a swarm is something where we boost their social media. So
Nice,
we get in there, we take photos of the food, we talk about how the experience was. We're very honest in our experience, but we're constructive in it. So I think it's kind of been a two-way teaching technique within Arlington that truly is with the mindset of making Arlington a better place. So, for example, on our group, you're not allowed to dogpile restaurants. So you can't have, I don't know if you've ever seen that, like on Yelp or on some other boards, you'll see, oh, this sucked, or I was unimpressed.
And it's kind of cascade.
Yeah, and then it's like, I hated it too. I hated it too. We don't let
Right.
that happen. That doesn't happen. If you're going to give a critique on our board, it has to be constructive. So you have to have supporting statements. You have to have details. You have to have spoken to the manager first before you even post it on our group. That's our appreciation for our restaurants and what they go through day to day that teaches our members this is how you're supposed to do it. And then in turn, our restaurants are learning, hey, we're actively paying attention, we're listening to what's happening, we're watching what's going on, and if you're great, everybody's going to know, and if you need work, people are going to know that too. Right. But we're going to tell you in a way that is here to help you.
Right.
So
How has it evolved over time?
Oh, goodness. So we started teeny tiny, 300 people in 3 months, and then grown into 14,000. And now we've got a produce co-op that meets up every Wednesday that provides local organic fruits and vegetables pretty much at cost to members of the group.
Where would that be on Wednesdays?
It's really a porch front operation.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Fruits and vegetables porch front. People, they pre-order. You get a $25